Yes,
You,
Mr. Chair.
yes. Mr. Katigbak, there, how do you, in the network, how do you ensure that your network news, entertainment, and content adhere to the values of integrity, accuracy, prudential judgment, and balance and good taste? How do you assure that in ABS-CBN?
Mr. Chair, may I ask that our head of news be recognized to answer your question?
Sige
Okay,
po.
Mr. Reyes.
Thank you, Congressman Rodriguez, Your Honor, Mr. Chair. We have a code of ethics, Your Honor, that we adhere to. Of course, we also follow the KBP broadcast code. Aside from this, we also have an independent third party that monitors our reporting in all our platforms and in all our programs, at least the commentary and news programs, for bias and accuracy. Yun po ang aming mga internal mechanisms para masiguro na ang aming mga journalists ay sumusunod po at sinasabuhay ang mga prinsipyo ng journalism. Yung pong aming Office of the Network Ombudsman is an independent body that reports only to our Board of Directors. Sila po yung nag-iimbestiga ng mga complaint kahit na laban sa kahit sinong mamamahayag sa ABS-CBN o empleyado. At meron din po kaming in-issue na mas mahigpit na ethical guidelines for covering elections. Gayun din po na mas striktong ethical guidelines for news and commentaries. Patuloy po kasi ang aming pag-i-improve ng aming rango. In fact, we updated our Code of Ethics to include social media guidelines a few years ago, Your Honor. So these are all our internal mechanisms for ensuring that. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Reyes. And you mentioned about the Office of the Network Ombudsman. Since when did you have this Office of a Network Ombudsman precisely to ensure that your news, entertainment, content will follow the values of integrity, accuracy, and transparency?
Yes, Your Honor. Kahit po walang complaint, ay nagkukusa po madalas ang aming Network Ombudsman sa pamumuno ni dating Supreme Court Justice Jose Vitug para paalalahanan kami or mag-imbestiga ng mga sa tingin nila ay hindi dapat na ginagawa o sa tingin nila ay may paglabag sa aming Code of Ethics, Your Honor.
You are saying, Ms. Reyes, that your network ombudsman as of the present is no less than former Associate Justice of the Supreme Court, Jose Vito, who was my reviewer on commercial law in 1981, and that is why I passed commercial law. Is that the same Justice Jose Vito, who is now your present ombudsman?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you have gotten practically a former Associate Justice who are well renowned in the legal field, who has really been a big asset of the Supreme Court and in the academy. And he is now your ombudsman, and he makes sure that you are able to follow the requirements of the values of integrity, accuracy. And has there been instances when Ombudsman, Network Ombudsman, former Associate Justice Jose Vito was able to give you advice on what to do in relation to the network news and programs?
Yes, Your Honor. We normally refer complaints to his office and they act on these complaints in a timely manner, Your Honor.
And in fact, before Justice Vito, who was your network ombudsman?
As I recall, Your Honor, when I was still very young and not yet the head of news, we had Attorney Lorenzo Tits Tanyada as our network ombudsman. Nawala po ako ng ilang taon dahil ako po ay na-assign sa ibang bansa at bumalik po ako noong 2010. Ang ombudsman na po namin ay si former Associate Justice of the Supreme Court, Jose Vito.
And you are referring previously to the network ombudsman to be Attorney Lorenzo Tanyada Jr. Is he the son of the great Senator and statesman Senator Lorenzo Tanyada, our speaker in our graduation in De La Salle when I graduated in 1975 in De La Salle? Is the son of the great Senator Lorenzo Tanyada?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. And so you have distinguished lawyers who helped you in making sure that the Abs-Cbn will always adhere to the values of integrity, accuracy, prudential judgment, and good taste. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, their reputations are impeccable and they are men of honor and integrity.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Ms. Reyes.